Hello there. In this video we're going to chain together a bunch of transformations and then write a single mapping rule describing the composite transformation. Okay, I'm going to denote the steps along the way. First thing that we do is we reflect over the line y equals x, and effectively this switches the x and y coordinates. Then we're going to shift back 1 up 2. Back for me is a horizontal shift to the left, and up is of course a vertical shift up. Alright, so let's apply that to this point, -4, 3. And finally we're rotating 90 degrees counterclockwise around the origin. Of course it's around the origin. What that does is what was the y coordinate will go in front, change sign, so this one will become negative, and what was the x coordinate will go to the back. And there's our image, -5, -5. Next I'm going to try to write a single xy mapping rule for any point, and I'm going to base it off of these steps that I had here. So step 1, I'm going to start with a generic point xy. That point is reflected over this line y equals x, so the x and y flipped. Now when I shift back 1 and up 2, I'm doing it to these points. So this one, this y, that's our new x-coordinate, that's shifted back 1, and this one's shifted up 2. And finally, this is rotated 90 degrees counterclockwise, so this is the new y, this is going to go in front, gain a negative, this is the new x, it's going to go to the back and stay the same sign. Alright, there's our rule. Let's finalize it. One thing of note here, when this came out in front, the negative sign was applied to the whole thing, so it becomes -x, and this becomes -2. And we can double check it here. Our original point 3, -4, this is the original x, 3, and I have -3 minus 2, and that leads to -5, and the original y, -4, I have -4 minus 1, and that also leads to -5, so that looks like it checks out. Now, what if I do the same transformations, but I change the order of them? 90 degrees counterclockwise rotation is going to send me to 4, 3, and then I shift it to 3, 5. So my image winds up in a very different looking spot, 5, 3 versus -5, -5. So order definitely mattered here, and our rule will also reflect that. There we go, and we can just double check it again. Original x value of 3, plug that in, it's going to become a 5, and the original y value -4, -4 minus 1, wait a second, -4, +4 minus 1 will go to 3. Haha, gotta be careful on those. Alright, thanks for watching. Character and Scholarship for Life.